students, welcome to Math Magnet. Math made easy. This is for all you little geniuses who need a little help with math. Remember to use this video only as a guide to help you solve your math problems after you have attempted to solve them yourselves. Let's get into today's video.
Today we are going to see chapter 15 quadrilaterals from workbook for grade 5B. We shall be solving questions under chapter 15 review. Question number 1. Look at the figures given below. A is which figures are rhombuses. Now it is very clearly seen that only B appears to be looking like a rhombus. So we will name B as the answer. Which figures are trapeziums? In trapezium, we will have only two sides that are parallel and the other two sides are not parallel. So what are the figures that you see that are looking like a trapezium? Yes, it's C and D. So this is the answer for question 1A and B. Let's look at question number 2. Draw a rhombus WXYZ using the given line WZ. In your book, only one line, one side of a rhombus WZ is given. If you count the boxes and draw 3 more lines measuring the same, your rhombus will look something like this. This is how your final rhombus WXYZ should look like. Question 3a. Draw a parallelogram ABCD in which AD is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to DC and is also equal to 5 centimeters. AD equal to 7 centimeter and angle DAB equal to 60 degrees. First, let's draw the line AB which measures 5 centimeter. Next, we'll keep the protractor at point A and draw a line at 60 degrees with a measurement of 7 centimeters and mark it as D. Now we have got two sides of a parallelogram. Now since one angle at A is 60 degrees, we will again measure the angle at D accordingly, that is 180 minus 60, and draw DC which measures 5 centimeters as given in the question. And then we can simply join B and C to form our parallelogram. The final parallelogram for the given measurements will look like this. Let's look at the next question. 3b. Draw a trapezium PQRS in which PQ is parallel to SR, PQ equal to 5 centimeters, SP equal to 4 centimeter, PQR, angle PQR is equal to 85 degrees and angle QPS equal to 70 degrees. So what is the main thing that we need to remember here is in a trapezium, only two sides are parallel to each other. And they're given the two parallel sides are PQ and SR. So let's start with drawing the line PQ. So the first line we draw PQ will be measured as 5 centimeters. Once we finish drawing the straight line PQ, let's keep the protractor at the point P and measure an angle 70 degrees to get QPS. Okay, the angle QPS should be 70 degrees and also the side SP should be measuring 4 centimeters. Once that is done, let us move to the Q point. We will keep the protractor at Q and measure angle 85 degrees and mark PQR. Okay, but QR's measurement is not given, so that is okay. We will leave it as is. Now at point S, we will keep the protractor. What is the property of a trapezium? The angles between the two parallel sides, the sum of the angles will be equal to 180 degrees. We know QPS is 70 degrees. So at RSP, it is supposed to be 110 degrees, which is 180 minus 70. So we'll keep the protractor at S and mark an angle of 110 degrees and extend the line enough to touch QR. So once you do that, you will get this. If there is any extension of line that has come extra, you can erase it out. So this is how your trapezium should look like at the end. Question number 4. ABCD is a parallelogram. Find angle CBD. Now the main property of a parallelogram is opposite angles are equal. So we can say angle ADC is equal to angle ABC equal to 139 degrees, which is mentioned in the figure. Now ABC can be written as angle ABD plus angle CBD. Angle ABD plus angle CBD will be equal to ABC. Now CBD is what we need to find, and angle ABD is given as 58 degrees. So to find angle CBD, we'll have to subtract 139 degrees minus 58 degrees is equal to 81 degrees. So the unknown angle CBD is equal to 81 degrees. Question number 5. EFGH is a rhombus. Find angle EHG. Now let us note that the line EG in this rhombus is a diagonal. Okay, in a rhombus the diagonal will bisect these two angles equally. So which means if angle FGE is 54 degrees, then EGH will also be equal to 54 degrees. This is the property of rhombus, where the diagonal will bisect the angles equally. Okay, in a rhombus the diagonals bisect the angles equally. So FGH is equal to FGE plus EGH. We know FGE is 54 degrees, so EGH will also be equal to 54 degrees. So 54 plus 54 equal to 108. So FGH will be equal to 108 degrees. Now what is the next property of the rhombus? We know each pair of angles between two parallel sides of a rhombus will add up to 180 degrees. That is, FGH plus EHG will be equal to 180 degrees. Now we know FGH is already 108 degrees, and we can find EHG by subtracting 180 minus 108 degrees, which is equal to 72 degrees. So the unknown angle EHG will be equal to 72 degrees. Question number 6. JKLM is a trapezium. Find angle KML. Now this is a trapezium that they have given. Now let us see how to solve. In a trapezium, we know each pair of angles between the parallel sides will add up to 180 degrees. Now JM and KL are parallel sides. So angle at M plus angle at L will be equal to 180 degrees. So we can write KLM plus LMJ will be equal to 180 degrees. Now LMJ, we can say it is 26 degrees plus KML, and we know KLM is 75 degrees. These figures you got it from the diagram given. Now we'll substitute these values in this equation. So it will become 75 degrees plus 26 degrees plus KML equal to 180 degrees. So KML is equal to 180 minus 75 minus 26 is equal to 79 degrees. So the unknown angle KML is equal to 79 degrees. Let's look at the next question 7. PQRS is a rhombus. Find angle PRQ. Now let us start to solve this problem with the basic concept that sum of all angles on a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So let us consider this line PS and this line. Here if this angle is 110, then this angle will be equal to 180 minus 110. That is, angle PSR will be equal to 180 minus 110 equal to 70 degrees. The concept that we saw about diagonals in rhombus in an earlier problem, we'll apply that here. In a rhombus, the diagonals will bisect the angle equally. So QRP, the angle PRQ will be equal to PRS, because the diagonal will bisect this angle equally. So we can say in a rhombus the angle between the two parallel lines are equal to 180 degrees. The sum of angles between the two parallel lines are equal to 180 degrees. So we can say 2 times PRQ, which will be equal to QRS, plus 70 degrees, which is your PSR, will be equal to 180 degrees. So 2 times PRQ equal to 180 minus 70 degrees, that is equal to 110. Now PRQ will be equal to 110 divided by 2, which is equal to 55 degrees. So the unknown angle PRQ will be equal to 55 degrees. Question 8. A piece of paper in the shape of a parallelogram is folded as shown. Find angle X. Now here this is a piece of paper that is in the shape of a parallelogram. They are taking this corner and folding it this way. Okay, from this corner they are taking it to the top. So let's see, and they ask you to find angle X that is formed here. Let's see how to solve this. First, let us mark all the angles for our easier understanding. I named the parallelogram as ABCD, and here I have marked angle Y and over here as angle Z. So we know each pair of angles between two parallel sides of a parallelogram will add up to 180 degrees. So angle C, this entire angle, plus D will be equal to 180 degree. Now they have given D is equal to 104. So we'll have to find C. C will be equal to 180 minus 104 equal to 76 degrees. Now this entire C is now we found as 76 degrees. But here they have given a small portion as 32 degrees. And here we have named it as Y. And since this is a folded portion, and this part will also be equal to Y. So which means Y plus 32 will give you the entire C value, which is 76 degrees. So C will be 32 degrees plus Y. So 2 times Y equal to 76 degrees minus 32 degrees, which is equal to 44, and angle Y will be 44 divided by 2, which is equal to 22. Now before this paper was folded, if you open this point to bring it to D, you will find angle D is same as angle Z, right? It is the same point that you have folded it up. So D is equal to angle Z equal to 104. Now we will consider the triangle X, Y and Z. Now we know the Z value is 104. We found out angle Y is equal to 22. We just need to find angle X using the concept that we have already learned, that sum of all angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So X is equal to 180 minus 104 minus 22, which is equal to 54 degrees. So the unknown angle X is equal to 54 degrees. Now let's all put on a thinking cap and solve these little tricky questions. Okay. Question 1. ABCD is a rhombus. Find angle DOC. This is the rhombus given. One of the properties of rhombus is the diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at 90 degrees. So angle DOC will be equal to 90 degrees. Question number 2. The figure is made of 4 identical parallelograms. Find the difference between angle X and angle Y. So this is a picture that they are given. Consider this is a paper shaped in a parallelogram that when you fold, this will overlap each other, like how you fold for a fan. Okay, here I am going to mark this angle as Z for a better understanding. I shall mark this angle as Z. Now when we fold this paper, we can see that this 34 degree will overlap on this point, which means angle X is equal to 34 degrees. So we have solved this question. The next is to find angle Y. To find that, When we fold the paper, we will know that angle Y and angle Z overlap on each other. So which means angle Y is equal to angle Z. So the next step is to find angle Z. We know each pair of angles between two parallel sides of a parallelogram add up to 180 degrees. So angle Z is equal to 180 minus 34 degrees, which is equal to 146 degrees. As we earlier mentioned, angle Y equal to angle Z. So angle Y will also be equal to 146 degrees.
Thank you friends. Hope you found this video helpful. If yes, please do like, share with your friends and subscribe for more such useful videos. Feel free to comment your doubts down below and I shall get back to you at the earliest. See you soon with another math video. Bye.